Okay, officially welcome back to Astral Chain. Last time we finished Chapter 3. Now we're on Chapter 4. That's how numbers work.
4 legions gone. You may have reclaimed one of them, but 3 remain lost. Do they not? And with the lab out of commission, the whole plan is in jeopardy. Our situation is grave indeed.
Welcome back. I don't know if you saw the tech difficulties, but we're through those. Investors be mad.
On the brink of the astral plane, one functional legatus remains. One. We played the hand you dealt us, and now nothing remains but to face extinction.
So I guess the investors haven't heard that we got one of the other legions back, and now there's 2.
Gentlemen, please. I assure you all is not yet lost.
All is not. You suggest that one person can hold off an infinite wellspring of horrors?
They're concerned that it's one person with 2 legions.
What?
We can ascend. We can become as gods.
No, I'm pretty sure cinematography applies to a game. Because, you know, the people making the game are still choosing where the camera's positioned in the space.
Attention, Neuron staff. All officers on standby. Report to the command room for briefing. Repeat. Report to the...
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the part where she repeats, because it's literally repeat. We're back. Of course, I've had all my legions this whole time. Oh yeah, the HQ is a really nice song. Like, this is just our base of operations. You're between missions and you get to listen to this. Now, at this point in the story, we've technically recovered 2 legions. Of course, this is a new game. Not a new game plus, but as close to that as I can get. So you've seen the other legions if you've been watching up to this point. Technically, our character has 2 now. I believe you have mentioned the trivia, yes.
All remember the attack on the Aegis Research Institute. The Bureau of Investigation has received information that could lead to capturing their most promising suspect. From the security camera footage...
What did the suspect promise?
We've identified the suspect. It's her. Jenna Anderson. Anderson was one of my brightest stars at the ARI. That is, until she vanished some 20 years ago. She assisted me from the earliest stages of my Legion research. Seeing her like this is difficult.
The investigators shared this information with us because they thought we'd be interested in this next part. In addition to all the damage, the suspect also stole several Legion cores from the lab.
Gasp.
We don't know what she plans to do with them, but it's best that Neuron get involved, in case worse comes to worse.
This case presents a great deal of unknowns. I'm counting on you to get to the bottom of things.
The suspect was sighted at Harmony Square. Head over there and...
Oh, I just remembered what chapter this is. Oh, we're in for a treat.
Neuron, move out.
If only I'd been stronger, I could have. No, I can't let myself go down that road. Captain wouldn't let me set the one setback stop him. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll just have to work harder to keep my promise. Now, when you're between missions on your first playthrough, I would recommend going around I believe you can even find some side quests around the station from time to time. Yeah, there's a couple side cases listed there right now, but we already did those. So right now it's just the main objective. But here's the places that I would visit in between missions. First, check for side quests. If you're into the whole completion aspect, then do that. So, Infirmary, if you need to stock up on items. I think I'm good. I haven't really used very many. The locker room is only for changing your appearance, so don't worry too much about that. There's some additional item options in the break room. Again, I'm not too concerned with that. Garage is where we need to go to advance things. So there's two other places besides the infirmary that I would check in with. First off, any Legatus terminal. There's also one in the training room. Just get that maintenance done, so that your Legion is at their fighting best. It's mildly tedious. You're just pointing and pressing the button. But you might as well. Like, why hinder yourself? Sword and arrow are the two that we're supposed to have for story purposes at this point, so I'll just stop my maintenance with those two. And finally, the last place I would go, which isn't gonna matter to me, but would matter if it's your own first playthrough. Not the training room itself, but the room near it. Remember to check in with Tabitha between missions. Because, having played this already, my weapon is fully upgraded, but this gets you stronger as you go. It costs materials, and possibly money. I forget. Yes, it would also cost money. I'm seeing cost down below, but, do that. That is worth your time. You can chat with people if you want to see what NPCs are thinking at different points in the story. And if you're looking for any offensive items, then Ted is your guy. You can throw grenades at enemies if you prefer that approach. And again, I did the side quests already because this is a second playthrough. But you can see the red square or the blue circle above any NPC tells you, yep, that's a side quest. Alright, so Legions do have stats of their own, and that's its own little thing in the menu. Because there are two separate sources of damages. There's the damage you do with your weapon, your X-Baton, which you can switch between short sword, gun mode, and long sword. And that affects how your combo routes and your range. But for one, your Legions have these skill trees that you can fill out as you collect material codes throughout the game. That's one way to strengthen them. And you've also got skill slots. Affects what attacks they can do. For example, I have auto bind on sword, and I also have round sword. And you can see a little demo on the right there of what they do. What the cooldown is. A lot of them are shared between Legions, but some are unique. Like Speedstar is exclusive to the Era Legion, and I do like that one. And last thing, legions also have abilities. They have different slots that you can fill. My Arrow Legion has 4 slots. And right now I've got a 3-slot auto heal and a 1-slot of anti-paralyze. And you can change it up. This is probably the most annoying part of equipment in the game, is that all these skills are kind of all over the place, and you can sort them, but there's still so many to go through, even when you organize them into the different categories. Some other ones I like are Chain Boost, E-Conversion, Legion Speed Boost. I've got Super Armor Omega on my Wolf, that's pretty neat. Alright, that said, I'm gonna get to the garage. So, as much as I'm looking forward to E3 and Nintendo Direct, the thing about it is I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. Because June is a little hit or miss. They tend to do their showings at like noon in my time zone, and unfortunately, the school year is not quite over by the time E3 starts. So as a teacher, I'm usually locked into work at that time. So, right when it airs, no. But what I could consider doing, I don't know what the market is for it. It's a very saturated market to get those types of reactions. It's not even summer school, it's the regular school year doesn't end until later in June. But, yeah, I don't know what the market is like for me to watch it after it's aired. Because I tend to do a pretty good job of staying away from spoilers. I've got friends who'll send me a link to the Direct after it's aired without any sort of spoiler context. Those same friends, we have a bingo game that we have been running during any sort of Nintendo Live event. So every time one is coming up, we'll submit things for the bingo card. And I'll have a little voice chat and see if anyone gets bingo. No one's gotten bingo so far. I think I did one at one point. It would be somewhere on the YouTube channel.
The others have already started investigating.
I don't remember
You've been assigned to ask around the skywalk
which one that was.
intersection. Follow your map there.
Alright, so we got this huge open space to do our investigation once again. I think I'm gonna cut down on the nitpicky stuff, like I've been trying to clean up the red matter. That's sort of a completionist instinct, but I think I'll try to cut down on that and keep things moving, because last time it took me forever to even get into combat. And that is one of the key things in this game that I enjoy. As you would expect from a Platinum game. There's a little collectible in there, you can try to work out how to get to it. This person's got a red case. I've been hearing rumors from people in my building who say strange things keep happening to our dumpster. Moves on its own or floats in the air or something? I don't believe it, but just in case. I've been throwing my trash out here these days. Pretty far, but, you know, just in case. I don't think it'd be a real pain, so I think you could investigate. Thank you. Yeah, there was a lot of good in 2017, definitely. There was a pretty good one in 2019 as well. Which one, where did Xenoblade Definitive Edition get announced? Because I seem to remember a bunch of other good stuff dropping alongside that. Hello, Carlos.
Hello, fellow officer.
Or voice acted?
The Harmony Square Precinct, and my name is... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh no, I did mean a general direct. Alright, because E3, it's not too hard to keep track of, because there was the year that was exclusively Breath of the Wild before the Switch was fully out, and then there was 2017 where we got follow-ups to Mario Odyssey and Kirby, Yoshi. I believe that's when Metroid Prime 4 was teased for the first time. Lots of stuff that year. Or was that... No. Maybe I'm shifting things back a year in my mind. Because then there was a different year.
I am tailing a man who, I assure you, is engaged in heinous anti-union activity, even as we speak.
Oh
I
no.
followed him here, but I seem to have lost sight of him.
We'll keep trying.
I see. Well, I suppose moral support is better than no support at all.
You fool.
Ah, you again.
Oh, hey, fine, I'll help you look.
Will. Oh, what luck. Together, we'll find him in no time. The man I am following is wearing an orange jacket. And a black hat. I'm sure of it. He was on foot, and what's more, I saw him fall and hurt his leg. He cannot have gone far. I'll continue looking over there, if you'll be so kind as to search this area for a man with that description.
So as far as Pokemon goes, I know Sword and Shield were not the greatest. I'm in agreement there. I did enjoy Sun and Moon, but what I will say about Sword and Shield is that I finally got my sister to try Sword, which is the version of the two that I picked up. And orange jacket, black hat, eh?
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Gotta be somewhere around. I mean, he says he hasn't gotten far. We got little green circles on the map that point us in the right direction.
Oh, officer, I love your shoes. Where did you get them? Oh, okay. Well, while you're here, what do you think about these shoes? I pulled some overtime this month. Should I treat myself?
Now, the implication there is that that is a woman. And so it's the wrong person because he said man. Who else can we find? Now, I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. Anyway, I finally had my sister sit down with the Sword version. She's not terribly far. Like, she... By the way, you can pick up litter. I've been joking that the red matter that you pick up with your Legion is like picking up litter. But this is me physically picking up a can with my hand to make the city cleaner. So, yeah, you can just go around and pick up litter if you'd like. Platinum, keeping your options open. Now to maybe finish my thought about Pokemon. Picked up Sword. You seem to enjoy it enough.
We just received an anonymous tip saying there's a bomb hidden somewhere in Harmony Square. They didn't say where the bomb was, just that it's armed and ready to explode. You've got to find it before that happens. We've worked out the general area where the bomb's most likely to be. I'll send it to your map, so get hunting.
Yeah, we are on call as police, so that kind of thing will happen from time to time. Now we have another side quest to find the bomb. And, you know, make sure it doesn't go off. So my sister's prior Pokemon experience was just Let's Go Eevee. And of course in that game, you catch Pokemon by just throwing the balls like in Pokemon Go. So this was her first time with one where you had to weaken the Pokemon before catching it, but she seemed to adjust pretty well and she didn't complain about it. She was pretty content that she caught the squirrel Pokemon. I never had a PS2 or a Spider-Man game. So even if it was on the GameCube, I never played it. By the way, here's the bomb.
There! You found it! Is that really what bombs look like? It looks like a kid made it. Anyway, we need you to defuse the bomb. I'm handing you over to our explosives expert. Ted?
So, by the way, I'm pretty sure I failed this side quest on my first playthrough because I was struggling with the sword control, so maybe I can beat it this time.
First off, relax. If it goes boom, I'm the guy you want to talk to. Now, let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I'd say that's more than enough to bring down the nearest 3, maybe 4 buildings. And what's this? An antenna? Let me check something. Take a look around with your iris, would you?
Iris startup.
Aha! I knew it!
Iris shut down.
Oh, clever, clever. I haven't seen a bomb this tricky in a while. This should be interesting. Those signals getting beamed into the bomb itself, they work like a password to defuse it. Disrupt
By the way,
signals
any
in the correct
guesses?
order, the timer stops. And you save
Disrupt in the
day.
correct order.
But get the order wrong, and well, kaboom. We're running low on time. I guess we better get started. Now listen closely. I'll tell you the order to cut. Deep breath. First, I need you to cut off the signal coming from the red apparatus.
That was red, was it not red?
Wait, I don't see any signs of explosion around the bomb's location.
Oh, come on, it was just a prank? Oh, what a waste of time.
That is pretty much exactly what happened to me on my first playthrough. I don't know what I messed up the first time, but this time I swear that was red. I swear.
I mean, you know, it's good that there wasn't any actual danger, of course.
Nice work. The bomb squad are on their way to clear the area, just in case. You're all right. Get back to your investigation.
Like, it needs more contrast, you would say? That's probably fair. I mean, I think I need to see it again, and maybe a bit more in action for my own self, but, I never played Gen 4. That was actually the first gen that I skipped. And then I also skipped 5 and 6. Legends, I'm hoping, benefits from more time in development. Just gonna hope that wasn't a final product they were showing, because it certainly needed work. But it's also still getting work, and we're not seeing it until next year. So, what about that suspect we were supposed to tail?
Oh, officer. Nothing to worry about here. Now, I'm afraid I'm a bit engaged at the moment, so... My wife sent you, didn't she? Well, tell her adultery is not a prosecutable offense.
So, suspicious guy, right? But he said black hat, not black hair. What else can we find in this radius? Oh, that ball rolls.
What are you looking at? Talk about adding insult to injury. All I'm doing is waiting for a friend. Got that? Alright. Fine. You got me. Not like I can run anymore anyway.
Your number is up. Come along quietly, or else I shall...
Yeah, I know. I told your friend here already, you got me, alright?
You know, if this dude had taken off his hat and, like, hid it somewhere, like, behind that truck next to him, then I could not have pinned this on him. If only he removed his hat.
You know what,
Then he
though?
might have gotten away
I'm
with
glad
it.
You guys caught me. Lucky even. The way things are heading, I'm a dead man out on my own. They don't take too kindly to failure.
They? Who are they? Who pulls your strings? Talk!
I've said too much already. So you gonna take me to jail or what?
Yes, but...
Look, you seem like a decent cop. Quit while you're ahead. Trust me. No way. I'm not saying one more word. For all I know, they're already on their way. You guys should watch your backs too.
Dun dun dun.
Well, that's one more ne'er-do-well off the streets. I could not have done it without you. But now I can't stop wondering about this ominous thing.
Hey.
What? Yes? I see. I understand. It would appear that the car taking our suspect back to the station has been attacked. Destroyed, rather. Utterly from the sound of it. Could this be...
Hey.
It is settled then. I must unravel this mystery. I fear I now go down a path you cannot follow, my friend.
Somehow I doubt that, Carlos.
Go with my thanks. Perhaps one day I can return the favor. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a
They.
to dispose.
Alright, we still got the case of the haunted dumpster. And I'm gonna go look for that one since it'll get us into some actual combat, being a red side quest and all. Oh, we actually have a person affected by the dimensional corruption. So let's just heal them up real quick. So, doing little actions like that, as well as taking on side quests, picking up litter, whatnot, they contribute to something called your duty points. And that's my 2,117 in the top left corner with that little flower mark. So as you get those, your rank as an officer goes up. And the higher rank, but with each higher rank you get benefits like higher maximum health, and more AED batteries, which are revives. So, if you're paying close attention, at the end of the last stream, my health was 1400, but then I actually got a rank up from replaying that chapter last week. So now it's 1600. So, I hadn't talked about that mechanic on stream yet, so that seemed like a good time to bring it up, because it went up when I healed that person walking down the street. Is that where the dumpster is? Picking up the red matter also contributes to that. And we found a gate. Time to fight. That is not a glitch. That is the way it is. Because what I'm doing here is a side quest. This dumpster combat is a side quest, and so the yellow diamond is always going to point to your main objective to advance the story. Even if you're in another dimension. Alright, now... Oh, I can bring out... Next spot. What happened? That guy didn't like that I ran into him? Is that what happened? Well, screw you. I'm a police. Wait, maybe that's not a good thing to say. My sword guy does the heals. I don't know what the relationship is between sword and healing, but, here you go. All better. So I don't have to turn in that combat quest, do I? No? Okay, cool. Let's just advance. By the way, in this city, the sidewalks, the crosswalks, rather, put up these walls to make absolutely sure no one crashes into you. I'm breaking the law. My duty's going down. I'm jaywalking. By the way, have a good, whatever, have a good break type thing. Lurk. Enjoy lurking. Or dipping out. Or both. I don't care. Yeah, I kind of forgot, to be honest. I kind of forgot that it went down, and I wanted to show what happens if you stay in the crosswalk. But yeah, illegal actions will bring it down. Because you're supposed to uphold the law. Hey, stop kicking the can. I want to pick it up. I'm a good person, dang it. I will put this in the trash can, and now my duty is up again.
I just forwarded the hologram footage of Jenna from the security cameras to your legatus. That should be useful in your investigation.
Alright, question. The locals. We're doing this again, going around. Seeing whatever we can get from everyone. I saw her alright. There was a woman in white acting suspicious. When was it? Last night, I think? Who else can I talk to? Ooh. Yeah, a little material code there could be useful for upgrade. Yeah, she has a delightful aura about her, indeed. I'm afraid I don't know her. Oh, that I did! One with such an aura is surely attuned to the mysteries of the occult. Perhaps she knows of the ghostly armor that stalks the Crimson Portal in the shopping mall. Oh, to rend this fragile veil of reality! Let me see. Oh, I've heard rumors about a strange woman in white. It could be her. They say her clothes are tattered and she comes around at night. Who else has a dialogue box? Ooh, on the other side of this. Yes, yes, I see it all. This woman, she carries with her an incredible darkness, a deep, unfathomable darkness. To banish such a darkness takes powerful magic. Fortuitously, I offer an installment plan on my grand crystals. Wait, you're not a customer? Then beat it, jerk. You're wasting my time. And dude, my outfit literally says police, and I'm questioning you about a potential suspect. You've got a side quest that I'm going to ignore for pacing. You've got a combat side quest, so that's a little different. Oh, of course I know her. She's only the greatest singer ever. I knew it! So you're a Sierra and Carson fan too, huh? Isn't she the greatest? Wait, why are the police looking for her? Liar! How dare you walk around spreading dirty rumors about a poor, defenseless, triple platinum celebrity? You can't cage the greatest singer the art's ever seen. Without her voice, it would die. Leave Sierra alone! Alright, I don't... That shouldn't have been too hard to find, but apparently... a little finicky. Sorry, I just get so passionate thinking about Sierra. Calm down now. Come to think of it, she doesn't really look like Sierra at all. What can I tell you? You know how Ark Mall's closed off? Well, my friend says there's a ghost lady who hangs out there at night. He's full of it, right? I mean, don't we have enough to worry about with the aberrations? Why make up ghost stories? B rank because he gets me around too much. Dang it. Oh boy. Free stuff on the walkway. Oh, that ice cream cone is giving me flashbacks. Nope, never seen her. Hey, have you been to Rastner's Ice Cream in the middle of the crosswalk? It's super tasty. Well, look what we have here. A cop. Good. I was starting to get a little bored anyway. You want a piece of this? That badge means nothing to me. Think you're tough? You asked for it. La 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 la, beat up civilians. La 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 la, beat up civilians. Alright, I'll talk. Whew. What do you want to know about what we're doing here? This ain't our usual spot. We used to hang around Ark Mall. It's abandoned, so free territory, yeah? Then it started getting real weird in there. I'm talking a ghost lady showing up at night. I don't need any of that. Yeah, I see you laughing. Go see for yourself if you're so much tougher than me. That went much more smoothly. Anyone else with a dialogue box?
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
No, I can't say I've seen her. More about the ghostly armor. Maybe I do have to do this side quest. Excuse me, officer, could you help me? I'm walking around for hours, but I just can't find where I'm going. Do you think you could take me there? Thank you. Look at this picture. Do you know how to get there? I've been trying, but I'm no good with directions. Find larger burger. I'll get there in no time with your help. Okay, honestly, I wasn't keeping track, because I forgot this was a thing. I'm not sure that I know where Larger Burger is. Gosh darn it, we'll try to find it. I hope I chose the right direction. Are you the Larger Burger? Larger burger for all your large needs. Larger burger, we got your large feeds. Larger burger is the place that's over here by the dudes that we beat up earlier. Larger burger, a place where you eat meat. This is it. The place from the picture, no doubt. I can't thank you enough. By the way, I don't know if it's important to your case, but I saw something strange. Sounds crazy, but I passed these strange tentacles. Dozens of them, all wiggly. Freaked me out. I swear they were reaching right for me, so I ran for it. That's how I got lost in the first place. Why did I see them? It was in a building. There were stores, but nobody in them.
You're doing great. We just need a little more intel. I marked your next destination on your map. Hey, you ever watch any of those old cop shows from the 20th century? They used to call this walking the beat. Hilarious.
Walking on the beat. Walking on the beat.
Come in. We have visual confirmation of the suspect at the Central Harmony Square intersection.
Jenna Anderson, hold her right there. You're under arrest for the attack on the ARI.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
You heard that, right? They found Jenna. Get over...
Will the crosswalk allow this? Yes, because I'm on the chase. Nice. Oh, and she's just gonna, you know, teleport away. That works.
You saw that too, didn't you? Hang on. Wait! It's too dangerous to follow her.
Yeah, we're following her. Welcome back. There was a line that our medium gray-haired leader uttered in a cutscene earlier that you may be interested in knowing that he said.
Come on, I just told you not to do that.
He spoke into the ether towards a bunch of investors, saying, "There is still hope. We can become as gods." So, you can take solace, and the game is pretty much spelling that out now. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, it's time for arrow puzzles. Oh, hello. I sniped that switch. Now we are going to beat up the wolf. Pick up this stuff. Now it's time to shoot. Really? Hi, Sue. Wow, this is a sudden influx of people. How we doing tonight? Alright, I shot not just one switch, but 3 switches. Alright, this would be... Now that we're in the astral plane, so this actually is an appropriate time to try and see if we can do it. So I held off before because we were just going around talking to people. That might have been boring. So I suppose I'm going to try to set that up now. And oh boy, I'm going to have to think about how I need to do this. So, pardon this setup, I need to try and play Astral Chain with a cardboard steering wheel. But hello everybody. Alright, first off, I need to be using Joy-Con. If you just wandered in and are wondering, what the heck are you up to? Nuke redeemed his points and has been waiting on me to try playing something with the steering wheel. And it looks like Mondo's queuing up something for after that. Oh, he just wants me to extend the playtime with the steering wheel. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do to try and make this work the best I can. Let me think through the button mapping. What buttons do I actually need for Astral Chain? Is this gonna be 9 minutes now? Or add a guest spell? Okay. I can do that, probably. Alright, what buttons do we use in Astral Chain? We use the 2 sticks to control ourselves and our legion. We use the triggers a lot. and the bumpers. And then occasionally we press A to do stuff. Technically, the Y and X buttons have uses, but they're not mandatory. What does the B button do again? Is that just the back button? Oh, it's dodge. Okay, I will just have to not dodge. But I keep thinking that you have to hit the controller, change the button mapping. You would think that, wouldn't you? That it would at least be an option in there. Alright, so if I'm gonna have the right Joy-Con goes in the steering wheel. Really thinking things through here. Right Joy-Con goes in the steering wheel. And typically, when you press the cardboard for the horn, it hits, I believe, the bumper. Hits the bumper. So what I'm going to do, change the bumper to the trigger so I can attack stuff by beeping the horn. The trigger does stick out a little in the back, but if I have it inserted in the steering wheel, do a little thing where I pull it out. So the trigger could still be used. But maybe that will be... I use right trigger for... The right trigger is putting the Legion away. So that works. I'm going to reverse R and ZR. And that should allow me to do some things. Now, let's see. That's about all I can access on the right Joy-Con while it's in the steering wheel. And the left one is going in the gas pedal. So I can map A to something on the left Joy-Con. Oof. Okay. A. It doesn't really matter. Up button. I will try to press it with my toe or something. I'll still have access to the stick. Already got a way to put the Legion away. Okay, as crazy as this sounds, I think that's all I need to change to make this somewhat work. It's not gonna be great. This is gonna be terrible. But you know what? It might be playable to an extent. I gotta grab that gas pedal now. Alright, I am also going to change pressing the left stick to the A button. That sticks out of the pedal. That'll be easy. It's the dumbest button mapping in the world. I hope you're prepared for this, because I'm not. It is now 9:36 on the clock, so I will attempt to play this way till 9:42, baby. Alright. So my left stick is still the left stick that I just put into the gas pedal. And I am now using my toe to move my character, because that's totally fine. And if I step on the stick hard enough, it should work like the A button. So first I'll need to get onto the platform. I wonder how much of this I can get on the camera. Oops. Is it okay to show a foot on Twitch? To prove that I am in fact using my toe as the control stick? Or is that just a no, we believe you kind of thing? Actually, wait, I can show that I'm not using my hands. That should work. Oh, come back! Alright, do I get to... What's this? That is... That say sword on it. Do I need to slice something? Alright, back up a bit. Still got my hands up here where you can see them. How did I get in the business of playing a platinum game with my feet? I don't know. But at least I'll be able to use my hands in a second for sword, since that's attached to the steering wheel. So see, Oh, get back. Other way. Other way, eyesight. Oh, I managed to summon the Legion. Okay, so now this part is... I actually need to switch the Legion. Crud. I can cycle through them to the sword one. By the way, here is the steering wheel. And it's... Alright, how do I get this on the camera? I'm about halfway through trying to do this, and you can see how much progress we've made. Okay, so now I'm... the steering wheel. That's putting you away. And how do I bring you back up? Oh, I need to bring you back out by pressing the button on the pedal again, don't I? Crud. Okay, now I will press... I need L. Oh wait, I'm already in flash mode, so I just need to... Wait, I need to analyze this? So I need to press Z, L, and A? Why is everything on the gas pedal? I am attempting to press 2 buttons simultaneously with my feet. It's going about as well as you'd expect from what you see on the screen. And I still got a minute of this. Okay, brought out the Legion again. Awkwardly make my way up here. Press both to analyze this thing. Oh, I have to fight while we do this. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. Attack it! Attack it, you demon! Press the thing! Go, go! This is what you wanted, right? Me popping the horn on repeat to maybe attack something. Worked! Worked! Get him! Get him! He's right there! Just hit him! Hit him! Hit him! He's not that far away! Don't throw me off a cliff! Did I just fly? Oh my god, I landed a hit! I hope you guys think this was worth the point, redemption. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Did I beat him yet? Go, get him! Go, 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 go. How did I bind him? I beat the enemy! I beat him! I beat the guy! I won! I won! I am amazing! So, to break that down, it wasn't all on the camera. But, okay, so the controller's still in the gas pedal. And the Legion attack button is ZR. You accusing me of drooling? So ZR button's down here. So I'm bending down to the gas pedal to press that over and over again, hoping my Legion attacks. Meanwhile, my personal attack button is ZR, which we mapped to the horn. So, I am bending down, mashing away at the gas pedal, while also mashing away at the horn, and hoping it works. And it somehow did! Ah, Nuke, I know you waited a long time for that. Hope it was worth it. We stretch now. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Yeah. And then a little foot, leg, stretch. Stretch the leg. I hope you enjoy my knee. Alright, yeah, y'all know we're going back to the regular Pro Controller now, right? Compression, stretching, same difference. I don't have a ton of room to work with. Okay, so the point of this is it's a little tower defense section here, where the enemies will show up as your Legion is going at this thing, but every so often you'll have to pull them away to fight the enemy, but you gotta be quick about it, because that analysis meter goes back down. You can also just try to focus on dodging with the human. I mean, I'm the human, so I can dodge, rather. And there we go. That's done, and that opens the way. So, how are we doing? I hope you're all doing 10% better than you previously were after watching that. At least. Maybe you're more than 10% better. But one can hope. Watch out for red spots. Of course, a lot of the world here is red, so I guess there's a lot to watch out for. Let's switch. Please. That should work, right? What am I missing? Three red lines. Cut them. Now shoot the switches. Down we go. For those just joining us, we're chasing after a fugitive by the name of Jenna Anderson who attacked our boss's research institution. Meanwhile, our boss is making some sort of deal behind the scenes, threatening to become like a god. But we don't know about that part yet. That's dramatic irony for you. The audience knows, and our character doesn't. Oops. Whoa, okay. God. Went down, now we go up. So, the fugitive somehow teleported into this other dimension that, you know, we're familiar with this other dimension, just not sure how she got in. But we followed her anyway, despite the fact that it might be dangerous. I mean, it's definitely dangerous if you're only armed with a steering wheel. Shoot. Shoot the core. Wait, isn't this where I came from? Where am I going? That way. Oh, so down here. Oh, hey, jump off the ledge. We're fine. Wait, this is where I need to be, isn't it? Or maybe just below here? Down that way. Wait, now it wants me. I think I looped back on myself at some point. Oh, there is a little collectible over there, though. Hey, you're supposed to wrap around the spear. I am amazed that that worked. Oh, there was a switch I was supposed to shoot here. Okay, I'll get higher up. Maybe I'll just wait here. Gosh darn it. There we go. Box, go, bye-bye. There she is. Now there she isn't. Did I mention you can bind multiple enemies at once if you can get around them? As you can't. This guy's pushing us back. I seem to be stuck. Let's fix that. Now there's more of them. And we're gonna want our sword. Slice that connection. That wasn't close enough. Oh, the other one. The other one is being powered up by this guy up here, so we gotta snipe it. But meanwhile, the enemies are still attacking. Oh, that's fun. Oh my god. I've used a healing item, so I should be fine. I gotta sever that connection again. That worked. Oh, they were charging. Okay, going back to sword. And with this guy, making my life much harder. Oh, that was a dodge, not a stretch. Oh boy. Welcome back. Does that mean you missed? I'm probably gonna have to clip it, but we finally played this game with a steering wheel, and it was something.
Well, I lost her. She's not showing up in there or on the Ark. You better come on back.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Leaving the astral plane. We found Jenna, but we could not keep up with her. She's escaped again. She seems to be able to teleport, floating into this other dimension. Gonna make her hard to catch, don't you think?
Calling all officers at Harmony Square. Regroup at the designated area. Repeat, all officers regroup at the designated area. I'm sending you coordinates now. How on earth did Jenna do that? I've never seen anyone open a gate and go through like that, let alone come back on their own. Well, we'll worry about that later. Head on over to the rendezvous point.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Oh, whoops. I'm gonna burn some.
Oh, jeez. You made it. You've got to be more careful. We're in a lot of trouble if anything happens to you.
Hey, come on now. I know we all want to catch Jenna as soon as possible. She caught us off guard before, but we won't let it happen again. She can't get away from all of us.
Alicia, you... Never mind. Okay, we've got to figure out our next move. Akira, you put together what we know.
Roger. We know we're dealing with Jenna Anderson, but we don't know where she went. Let's see... Lots of people say they saw a suspicious person in Harmony Square today. What did their reports have in common? And if you ask me, that woman in white must have been Jenna Anderson. Did anyone tell you about any strange phenomenon, and where they might have seen it happen?
But the ghostly armor was the phenomenon.
Everyone said something strange happened at all.
You asked for both the what and the where, you jerk.
So what was it that people saw around Ark Mall?
Rassner's ice cream.
I don't know. I heard people say they saw strange tentacles around the mall.
Said both, genius.
Okay, now it gets really weird. Did you hear anything about a ghost?
Dang, I am. I'm gonna pick the one that has the word ghost in it, and if it's not right this time...
Right. Several witnesses said they saw a ghostly suit of armor haunting the mall too. That's about all we know for now. Our best bet for finding Jenna is to check out Ark Mall.
My rank went down to A. That's a wrong answer.
Alright, we're taking the search to Ark Mall. It sounds...
Alright, if you want to do any other side quests around this area, you should say no.
Hey, keep your chin up. We'll definitely get Jenna this time. Come on.
I think there's one that I skipped. But I do want to keep us moving at a good pace. I showed most of them, and I've definitely played them all on my own playthrough.
Entrance hall clear. Nothing to report.
Main plaza, clear. Nothing on our biosensors.
First floor, all clear. We have...
Roger that. Mitsuru, Avery, Li Fong. Push deeper and see if anything turns up.
Roger that. We're going in.
HQ, we've got the first floor entrance all locked down. There's nobody here, but a lot of something I've never seen before.
Purple substance.
Goop.
This is HQ. Roger that, Jin. Keep going. Keep your distance from anything you don't recognize. It could be dangerous. Focus on finding Jenna.
Roger. All right, let's go.
This place gives me the creeps. You'd think a terrorist hideout would be, you know, a little livelier.
What, a mall full of mystery goop not exciting enough for you? Stay frosty.
Who says stay frosty?
Nice of you to join the union, dogs.
I suppose you think you have me cornered, but let me assure you, you're here because I want you to be. This is all according to plan. Your master's done as he pleases for long enough.
Our master?
I still have a few more preparations to make. But don't worry, I've prepared entertainment. After all, what kind of hostess keeps her guests waiting?
HQ, we found the suspect. She's making a run for it. We're on her tail.
Ooh, ooh. Because taking the stairs would be too easy.
Hold up there! I'm going down to help her!
Jenna's arrest is your top priority.
Huh? Roger that. I'm tailing the suspect. Eyes open.
Enjoy the stylings of Ark Mall.
What the hell is this? Gross.
Damn, did something die in here? Like a whole family of skunks?
Oh, Jesus. These must be the tentacles we heard about.
Accidental photo mode.
Are they Jenna's too? We'll know for sure when we get her back to the station.
Trying to switch to gun.
Let's hurry up and catch her.
Anything to get away from that tank.
Alright, I'll turn it back down now. Want to give you a taste of this track in particular. I haven't addressed this directly, but you may notice here, now that I'm calling attention to the music, is that every area track in the game has two versions, and they alternate depending on whether or not you're in combat. That way, if you need any items, you can stock up there. Good thing we have a second person, essentially, in the form of our Legion to help us when we get bound by the enemy. Ugh, you're a lifesaver. I thought I'd never get out of there. Wait. Where'd everyone else go? Now you can hear the change in instrumentation from like the softer, got these vocals and piano, switching to electric guitars. Not doing the best job against these tentacles, I'll admit. Not to get too stuck in the goop. Sticky, gross. Thank you. Now I know how a tube of toothpaste feels. Thanks for getting me out of there before my cat popped off. Era Legion sniping can be used for direct combat as well. Well, I guess I should say indirect combat since you're fighting at a farther range at that point. Hey, Rastner's Ice Cream, we heard about that place. Yeah, we already opened that. Yes. What did I hit? Anyway, if you want to go going through the coop, then chain jumping's the way to go. For now. Let's see where I need to go. Need to go up, of course, but which way is up? Maybe I can access the staircase over there. Get me out of there. Alright, through this little opening. Yeah, this is the way. Oh. Oh, wait, that's the opposite. I need to go this way from wrestlers. I tried to dodge that. Not get stuck in the groove would be a bad idea. Climb up this debris. If we jump back this way. Here's another thing that you can't normally access on your first run. I don't know what's back here, but I do know that it was blocked off. Okay, not really much. That's a sellable item. Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what the stuff was going into this, but it does seem like most of it... There's occasionally new missions that pop up from it. Like, extra battle sequences, but... For the most part, I have to admit it's been, just items that you don't really need. I still think it would have been better if they had an actual New Game Plus. Let's see, can I use my axe to get through this? Is that what they want? Well, that's one way. But this check mark means that I did come over here during my first playthrough, so that's not the only way through. Oh, I think destroying that got rid of the poison gas, so there must be a way to destroy that without walking through it. Alright. But it's neat that the axe works once you have it. If I go back down the staircase where Akira left us, guess he dropped a bag and something to sell. Have a good night, Nuke. I'm glad you at least got your steering wheel today. May it give you fond dreams. Meanwhile, our buddy's getting beaten up. So that was, of course, his former Legion that left him at the end of the first chapter. And that example of, hey, here's a thing you couldn't do before because it was blocked off. This is the Legion that I just used to lift that giant gate, so. And there you go, Armed Legion. Time to beat the crud out of it.
First Akira's Arrow Legion, and now the Armed Legion resurfaces. It appears they seek out their previous masters somehow. I
I tried to dodge that. Oh, I'd like to point out, this sign has an arm symbol on it. That means the Armed Legion can pick it up and throw it. Which means you could use the Armed Legion in a return run to fight the Armed Legion using its own powers against it. I'm trying to show how to beat it without doing that, but that's an option. It's forming some sort of black hole. Oh, it was charging a spin attack. Even worse. Let's wrap you up. Oh, now it actually is a black hole. I just did a little maneuver there that I haven't specifically talked about up to this point. Let's see if I can do it again and explain it. The goop makes this fight very annoying. Okay, so I did a little chain jump where I wrapped the chain around him halfway and then jumped towards my Legion. And in the process, I kicked the Armed Legion on my way through. So that's a small attack you can do to stay nimble. It doesn't do much damage, but it can get you out of some situations, I suppose. This is where you officially unlock the Armed Legion.
Marvelous work. I almost envy your power.
Almost, you say. Jin, I have your former Legion now. Flashback.
Damn. Alright, good job. That's enough. Let's take a breather.
Oh, sorry. Captain, looks like I'm still no match for you.
That's nothing to be ashamed of, Jin. Just means you got more growing to do. You'll get stronger. You're gonna have to.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just, you're always coming in and bailing me out. Someday, I want to return the favor.
Don't worry about me, Jin. I can wipe my own ass. You know, my kids just got accepted into criminal affairs. Both of them.
No way. Wow! The twins! They sure grow up fast, huh?
Yeah. And I'm not getting any younger either. Don't try to argue with me. You know I'm not the same guy I used to be. Anyway, what I'm trying to
I suppose not. At a certain point, people do change in ways within their control and beyond their control, and that doesn't make them any worse, necessarily.
Well, of course. But wait, Captain. Just don't go anywhere until I get a little stronger, okay? Wait and see. Soon I'll be strong enough to take care of all three of you. That's right. I should be getting back to training.
Yeah, you got it. I appreciate it, Jin.
Captain! Oh. Okay, it's you. Wait,
He wants to protect us, but he got done in by his own legion, which we just conquered on his behalf. Oh, I guess he can just spell it out.
Look out for you. Oh, you know, you remind me more and more of Max every time I look at you. But there's no doubt about it. You're his kid. Anything he put his mind to, anything, he'd pull it off. I've lost count of how many favors I owe him. I knew your dad for years. And I still feel like there's a lot more I could have learned from him.
Hey, come on! Aren't you forgetting someone?
Forget is a strong word. Oh, I thought you meant Jenna Anderson. Of course we're still tailing Jenna Anderson. I didn't think she meant herself.
Okay. Sorry. Looks like you're gonna have to help Alicia out too.
Well, we need a tutorial for the Arm Legion after all. The Arm Legion has one other benefit that can help you in that battle against itself. Its special ability with the L button. The sword can cut, the arrow can snipe, the Arm Legion envelops you and carries you. When I said chain jumping is the way across that goo for now, that's the long-term solution. You can cross over any sort of hazardous substance on the ground by just floating right over it. The game will bring that up later. Where is Alicia? Oh, blue dot on the map. But what it wants us to do for now is just its basic... I said, don't go over there. It's basic lift heavy objects ability.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Granted, it's that Legion's fault I was under there in the first place. Akira went on ahead after Jenna. You don't worry about me and Jin, we'll be fine. Go find...
Alright, there's a little extra stuff over here if you're looking for that sort of thing. Oops. And of course our main way forward is right over here. Oh, right over this. Find nothing. At least I don't think there's any. Now we're required to open a door like this. This is where they tell you about the ability that I already mentioned. Here's me picking up an object, locking on, and it didn't throw because the guy just attacked it. While you're floating in the armor, you can, in fact, attack this way. Of course, you'll use up your Legion stamina stuff faster. So, mind that. But otherwise, perfectly good combat option. Hello, Wolfman. Now it wants to throw stuff. Or at least know that you have the option. Throwing does a nice concentrated amount of damage all at once. So it's worth the extra hassle. Usually. And here comes the giant fest! I just about reached that tentacle. Maybe, maybe not. Armando, go get him. The gun's been very helpful this stage for these ones that are on the walls and the ceiling. And your Legion can go up to them no matter which one you're using, but for you to do that extra bit of damage from yourself. Oh my god, they keep nailing me with slime. Oh, now you got these tentacles attacking the enemy. Well, isn't that interesting?
Akira here. I found Jenna. She's on the top floor, somewhere called Astral Plaza. She's tough. Wait. What the hell is that?
What? What is it?
Whatever it is, it's absorbing chimeras.
What?
I see now. So you weren't just biding your time.
The suspect is Jenna Anderson. Whatever she's planning, she must be stopped. If she won't come in peacefully, you have my authorization to stop her by whatever means necessary.
Roger.
Got it, kill her. Move on. Right, now I'm getting turned around because of that results screen. Leave this way? And yes, your Legion can still collect red matter when you're wearing it. Alright, last chance to stock up on items if you need it. There's vending machines on both sides. Hey, I'm actually gonna check my own... wheel of thing. exclamation point means it's only usable in this chapter, so I may as well set this to something. What? Oh, this. Yeah, that good.
Watch out! She's not human! How sad. This is how you live, following orders without question, without thought. And you call yourselves human.
Give yourself up! We'll talk about it back at the station!
Oh god, watch out for all this.
A word of advice.
Give it up! Come along peacefully!
Your power is not the gift you think it is. One day, it will cost you everything.
I beat up on her for a bit, and then this happens.
So this is a legion. The power to control chimeras will only go so far. So you two are... Ah, I see. As for you, you'll make a fine trial run.
You stabbed my bro, now you must pay. I have to rhyme now?
Neuron officers on the first floor. Akira needs immediate assistance. The auto-defibrillator isn't working. It must have been damaged in the fall. Hurry! Akira's vitals are dropping! Olive, this is Alicia. I'm on my way, okay? But somebody's gotta come help Jin out of here.
No, fine. I'll manage on my own. Akira's in way worse shape than I am. Don't you dare let me slow you down.
Can it with the heroics. Sit tight where you are for a while. I'll be back for you once Akira's stable.
So wrapping up one of its arms doesn't really do anything, but getting both will make it much more vulnerable. Darn it. I was way too early on that dodge. Oh, this is a big moment. Goodbye, arms. Alright, notice he dropped a sign. Of course, you don't have to do this. Well, there you go, so a few hundred damage. Just for throwing that sign at him. Oh, ow. This is why I recommend dashing. That now might be the best. Never mind. Double, never mind. Do I have to do something here? Or is this just a really long cycle? Oh, there's this big sign. Maybe that would help. Nope. I didn't get to throw it. Hey, what? I pressed throw that time. I swear. Alright, I'll go back to arrow and we'll just range this thing to death, I guess. I am sure that they want you to throw some of the wreckage at it. But once you do enough damage to it, it'll come back down.
Okay, I'm with Akira. I'm gonna administer first aid.
But why?
Hey, just zip it.
A medical chopper is on its way to the mall. Bring anyone who needs medical attention to the front entrance. All Neuron officers still in the mall, report back to HQ ASAP. Repeat, all officers return to HQ.
And that's another chapter down on Astral Chain. Actually, I did all the battles this time. I somehow missed some battles the last time, so I don't know what that was about. But we got them all this time, so woo! The blue ones... I thought I skipped one of these on purpose, but I guess I did them all. Oh, complete run. Why not? Alright, everybody, thanks for stopping by the stream. I am certainly going to try to get a standalone clip of that steering wheel moment. If you want to see Chapter 5, pop back on Thursday. Otherwise, you're out. Have a good night.